Hello everyone. Today we are learning the basic of Java programming. We will cover Java syntax, loop, function, and object-oriented concept like inheritance. So let's get started. What is Java? Java is a high-level, class-based, object-oriented programming language. It is platform independent due to the Java Virtual Machine (JVM). JVM is a software engine that runs Java bytecode on any device or operating system, whether it is Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. It used to convert compiled Java code into machine-readable code at runtime. Follow its principle, try one run anywhere. It's used for web, mobile, and enterprise applications. So now let's go further to understand variable and data type in Java. Similar to other programming language, variable is used to store data for later use. And in Java, variable is static type. You must declare variable type. And it has two types, primitive type and reference type. Primitive type has int, float, double, char, boolean, and more. And reference type like string, array, class, and interface. Below is the example of variable declaration in Java. Int is the keyword for primitive type, age is the name, and 25 is value. And this table is the comparison between primitive type and reference type. So in primitive type, it has default value 0 for integer and this one for float and false for boolean. But reference type default value is null since it is the object or class type. Performance, primitive type is faster and class type is slower. Nullability, primitive type cannot be null and reference type can be null. And in primitive type, no method, just value. And in reference type has method. Integer passed in here, for example, you can convert from string to integer value. Wrapper class in primitive type has no wrapper class. And in reference type, it has wrapper class. It used to wrap the primitive value to the reference type, like in primitive to integer in reference type. And auto boxing in primitive type is don't have auto boxing, but in reference type has. Java auto convert primitive integer to the integer reference type and can unboxing from integer class reference type to primitive type. Next, let's understand Java operator. In this video, I will show three main Java operator. First is arithmetic operator, second, relational comparison operator, and the last one, logical operator. So let's start with arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator is used for performing basic mathematical operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. Here is the example, 5 plus 3 equals 8. And next one is relational comparison operator. It is used to compare two values like equal to operator, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. And here is the example, 5 equal to 5 return a boolean value true. And last one is logical operator. Logical operator used to combine multiple boolean expression like logical AND, logical OR, and logical NOT. And here is the example, true and true return true and true or false return true. Next, let's go to control flow. Similar to other programming language, control flow is used to control the order in which code execute. And it has conditional statement like if, else, and switch. And loop, it has 3, 4, while, and do while loop. Below is the example of control flow if statement. And I will show you some demo in IntelliJ. So let's go to IntelliJ. Close this one. So now let's create a new project. Click on new project and project name. You can type any name here. Type Java basic and select the location to store. I store in this location document and select the JDK to use. I select JDK 21. If you haven't installed JDK or IntelliJ, you can visit my channel and view my previous video. And click on create. Okay. In order to run the Java programming, you need one main function. So let's create one main function. Create new Java class called make. And in the main class, you create a main function. So in IntelliJ, it is easy. Just type main and click. Okay. Now let's print one hello world. System.out print line. Okay. Hello world. And in order to run the program, you can click on this one or click on this one. Click on this green button. Okay, here is the output, hello world to the console. Next, let's test the variable in Java. So I will type integer is a primitive type in Java. Variable name is equal 25. Football or price equal 10.99. And boolean is Java fun equal true, and char grade equal 8. This is the primitive type in Java, and I can use the reference type here. Just change it to integer, big ball, boolean. But in this tutorial, I will go with the primitive type for simplicity. So I will use the primitive type in this video. So let this primitive type and print it out. System dot print line. Okay. First, okay. Print another one. Prime. Print another one. Number one. Okay. Good. So let us shoot this program. Click on this green button. Yes, here is the output value. 8 is 25, prime is 10.9, and Java is fun, true, and grade 8. Okay, that's it for variable. Now let's try with some operator. Let's remove this for now. This as well. Okay, integer here equal 10, in b equal 5, and then print system out the print line. Okay. A plus b equal A plus b. Print another one. Okay. A minus b. A minus b. Okay. Multiply. Divide. Multiply. Divide. Okay. Let's execute the program. Okay, here is the output. A plus b equal 15 and A minus b equal 5. Okay. So now let's move to another operator, logical operator. So we do this and type if A greater than 5 and B greater than 1. So I will print system.out.println. Both condition and true. So let's print the output. Okay, both conditions are true. And another example with logical OR. Okay. And I will change this B condition to untrue. So we will put it 6, and here is at least one condition is true. So let's choose this one. Okay, at least one condition is true. Okay. Now you have learned about operator in Java. Next we will cover the loop in Java. So let's start with for loop. So I will type for in I equal 0 and I less than 5 and plus plus. So I print system.out.println. Okay, command and equal now. So let's print this program. Okay, here is the result. So next I will show you the while loop. The while loop is similar to the for loop. Let me create in I equal 0, and here is I less than 5. Okay. And plus plus. Let's execute this program. Okay, here is the result. Next one, the last one is the do while loop. Do while loop is execute at least one even the condition is false. So let's test it. Can get it do less than 5. So let's bring the result. Okay, here the result is printed. So that's it for loop. So now let's go to another topic of Java. So let's continue with method or function. A method is a block of code that performs a task. It encourages reusability and modular, defined with a return type, a method name, and parameter. Here is the example of a sum method. Return type is an integer and parameter is A and B. Next topic is OOP Basic, Java Object-Oriented Programming. Java is based on OOP, a way to model real-world entity. Core concept is class, object, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. Class is a blueprint for creating object. Object is instance of a class. Encapsulation, hiding internal state via access modifier, public or private or protected. Inheritance, one class inherit from another. Polymorphism, same method behave differently on different class. And abstraction hides complex implementation and so on, liaison solve. So I will show this concept in the demo code. So let's go to IntelliJ. So now let's create one function. Int is a return type, sum is a function name, and int E is a parameter. So this function will perform addition. So return A plus B. So let me use this function in the main function. We remove this and print some result. System dot out dot println total equal sum 5 and 10. You see the error. This error because we try to use the sum function without create the object main. So to use this function without create an object, we can use static keyword. And now it's okay. So let's print the result. Okay, the total is 15. So the function is great for usable. So let's add another example. Okay, we add 10 plus 20. So execute. Okay, total is 30. So now we know how to create a function in Java. Next, we will create class and inheritance. Let's create one class, new Java class. We call it car. Okay, then I will add two members, private, string, model, and private, football, prize. Okay. Normally in Java programming, we create setter getter for encapsulation purpose. So I will create setter getter for this number, model, and price. And in IntelliJ, you can right click and go to generate, and we can generate constructor, getter, setter, or both setter and getter. So I click this one, setter and getter. I select both number and click OK. So this is the generated code that IntelliJ generate for us. So next, I want to add one more function. Public void start. So I print some message system that I will print line, print the car model plus is starting. Okay, now we finish creating a car class. So let's use this car class from the main function. So let's go to main and delete this. Okay, delete this as well. To create a new object, you need to type this car and variable name car equal new car. So let's try to call the method car dot set model is set to Toyota, and car dot set price $1,000. Okay. Now let's bring something. System dot bring that. Type car model plus car dot get model one car price car dot price. So let's execute this program. Okay, here's car model Toyota and car price 1,000. Now I want to show you how to call the class method. So we can car dot start. Now let's execute. Okay, here is model Toyota price. Toyota is starting. Next, let's create another example of inheritance. So I create a new class, new Java class with the name Lexus, and I inherit from car. Then inheritance in Java we use the keyword extend. So now let's add another method, public void run. So I print dot print line. I can use the member the member of the parent class. So with the keyword super dot get model plus is trying. Okay, now let's use this Lexis class in the main. So I remove this and we will create a Lexis object. Lexis create new Lexis. So Lexis set model Lexis and Lexis set. Okay, now I can use this Lexis object that get model sys.start, and I want to use the try method of the Lexis object itself, sys.try. Okay, let's print this program. Let's execute this program. Okay, here is the output. Car model Lexus upright 1000 and Lexus is starting, Lexus is driving. Okay, that's all for inheritance. Let's move to the next topic, polymorphism. Let's create one interface called electric car. So create one interface, Java class electric car interface. Okay, here's the interface. So and then I create one function void chart. Okay, then I create two classes. One called Tesla. Okay, and number one called BYD. Okay, so now I implement the interface electric car. Implement electric car. So you need, when you implement the interface, you need to override its member. So I will implement the child method from electric car. Okay. Now I print string that print line Tesla is charging. And then in BYD I do the same, implement electric car, and I need to implement the child method. Okay. BYD is charging. So let's use these two classes in the main function. So let me remove this kind of this. Now I create function by using the interface type. So let's create electric car. I call it Tesla and equal new Tesla. And another one, electric car, I call BYD equal new BYD. So I will call the method chart start Tesla dot chart and BYD dot chart. Because these two classes implement the same method, so it will ensure that the object will have the child method. So let's execute this program. Okay, the first one it will print Tesla is charging, and the second print the BYD is charging. So that's it for the interface example. So next I will show you the abstraction. So let's change a little bit to my electric car, and I'll change this one to abstract class, and this one to abstract method, and I add two members. String model double class, and generate subtitle. So let's change the Tesla and BYD. So in here we need to extend, not implement it, but we need to override the abstract method as well. And in BYD we need to extend. Okay, now let's use these two classes in the main. So in here in Tesla we can set Tesla dot set model Tesla and BYD dot set model BYD. Now let's change the output a little bit. We will use the model number here. So I can use super.get model and remove this BYD as well. Remove this plus super.get model. So now let's bring the output, execute the program. Okay, here is the same result. Tesla is charging, BYD is charging. Now you know all the concept of basic Java programming, and today we cover a lot, starting from write your first Java program using variable and loop, and to understand the object-oriented programming and inheritance. And I hope this gives you a solid foundation to start coding in Java. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and drop your Java question in the comment. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.